Will Smith is better than Chris Rock?
Never.
So what's going on, man?
Same old same.
Yeah.
How about you?
Welcome to Mostly Peaceful. I'm Rob,
I'm Jimmy.
and we're gonna get into this real quick. Follow us on Twitter
At at MPTV Crew.
There you go.
Yeah.
I knew we fucked that up the last time.
Sorry.
So feminists are out and about lately.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
I think feminism has ruined women's lives big time.
Sure.
And girls.
Sure.
Yeah, I do. I think modern feminism has went so far full circle that they empower men almost more than women these days.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's a what's the word? Well, for lack of a better term, it's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Right? Like they've gone so hard on empowering women that now they're empowering men.
Yeah, what is a woman, right? If
Sure.
you can't define what a woman is, then you're empowering anyone and everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that there needs to be a regression in this.
Yeah, me too.
And we need to go back to actual feminism.
Yeah.
Where women are empowered to be women.
Yep.
Now, mind you, we're two guys talking about women because we know so absolutely fucking much about this.
On the flip of that, men need to be empowered to be men these days as well.
But we also need to stand by and empower women to be women.
Yes.
And women to be mothers.
Yeah. But we're empowering men to act like women. And what I mean is, like, we need to empower the women to be women. And the men also need to know their place to be men.
Yes.
To be men. I mean,
we need to stop feminizing men and masculating men.
Yeah.
In turn. And we need to empower women to be the women that they should be.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that women should be barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen, because that's an idiocy. It's something that worked for people in the 50s, in the 40s and 50s, and that's all fine and well. In this day and age, the unfortunate part is our government has screwed us all so much through feminism that now we're looking at, you have to have a two-family or a two-party income for a family.
Yeah.
Right? You have to have the mother and the father working. You have to have the man and the wife working.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, they can't make ends meet.
I was going to say the same
thing.
And
it's a struggle.
I was going to say the same thing.
Unless I make an exorbitant amount of money, my wife cannot stay home.
Right.
And do the things that my wife should do as a mother and as a wife.
Yeah.
And again, not barefoot, barefoot pregnant in the kitchen. Just we're not at that point anymore.
Right. Right.
But my wife, and she knows this, she agrees with me. She has a responsibility to our family.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the home.
Yeah.
That is her job. Right.
Yep.
My job is to provide her with the necessity, with the necessary means to take care of said home and family.
Dude, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. And I mean, let's be honest. Like, what's the best thing come out of feminism? What, you get to work? Oh, it's so awesome.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great.
Well, I mean, it goes right back to like,
yeah,
it's so much so that they get to work. They get to become OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
OnlyFans people, whatever the fuck that is. I think it's, look, cool, dude. You want to show your butthole on the internet? Fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. But just know your place in that.
Yeah.
You are still being paid by a man.
Serving men.
You are still serving. Yes.
Yeah, that's not feminism.
You are on your knees in front of men saying thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we as men, as a whole, I don't participate in it.
And you can't be one of the girls doing that, claiming, "Oh, I hate to be sexualized."
Exactly.
Because that's a big trend these days.
Yes.
You know.
I do OnlyFans, and I hate when men do. Well, you brought that on yourself.
Yeah, dude.
You allowed yourself to be party to over-sexualization.
Yeah.
And now you're sitting here mad that you're over-sexualized.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of did that the moment you showed your butthole.
It's like the girls who go to the gym and then they're like, don't sexualize me. And then you look in their Twitter bio and their OnlyFans is the link.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay,
exactly.
I don't get it.
Do you know how many naked people you can find on Twitter?
Oh, God.
It's insane.
Yeah,
there's full out, like legitimate full out porn.
Yeah, I was going to say full out pornography on Twitter for sure. 100%.
Blows my fucking mind.
Yep.
The other side of that is the other epiphany, I guess, or realization that I had the other day was there are podcasts.
Yeah.
Where these people fuck on them.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Porn podcast?
Like they legit have a podcast conversation like you and I.
Porncast?
Porncast. Exactly. And then they fuck afterwards.
That.
It's a random fucking guest. I don't know if these people know each other or what, but like, I've not watched one. I've only seen the advertisements for him and the weird, because I dove into a hole because I wanted to know more about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and
I'm the same
walked
way.
through all this and I was like, are you serious? Like, this is a thing? It kind of blew my mind.
You remember when you said on one of the shows, I'm not above being degenerate. I agree with you 100%. I'm the same way, but there's a level though.
Yeah.
I guess now we have to like rank degeneracy.
But that shit stays behind closed doors, man.
Yeah, that's it. That like some of the shit
in my home,
I see on
in my bedroom.
Yeah.
That's where I'm allowed to do that because
yeah.
Let's be honest, I'm not putting that out into the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, my views have changed over the years. So there was a time where I was like, yeah, fuck it, do it.
Yeah.
Like,
me too.
Put it all out there. Put it all out there. And I'm not saying that I never have.
Yeah. No.
Or
No, dude.
I probably said too much.
No, look, I totally get where you're coming from though, because I kind of used to be in the same boat, right? Yeah. I still tout myself as a very live and let live type of person.
For sure.
In the same in that same sentence, I will say there's a lot of real bad living going on these days. And it's very like, dude, I came across
it's very forwardly degenerate.
Very.
Like on purpose.
Desmond is amazing. Like, dude, how are you celebrating this? How are we in a spot where you have a 12-year-old boy dressed like a girl on the stage?
Started out at 7.
Doing the weirdest, most degenerate shit in front of grown adults cheering it on. It gets posted online and normalized.
It's praised.
It's
not normalized. It's praised.
It is praised.
Oh, it's so brave that the 7-year-old got up on stage and took his clothes off for a bunch of gay men.
And you know
while
what's
they were
funny?
Handing him money.
It's 10-1. It's 10-1 women to men. And this is what I've seen a lot of. That you talked about feminism, right?
Yeah.
And what I see so much is it's not men that are praising these trans sport athletes and stuff like that. It's women who are fighting for that. So if this trans woman who is a biological male enters your sport and kicks your ass and you're happy about it, then who the hell am I guess.
You deserve what you get.
Yeah. You can't complain about it. And at the same time, that's not feminism. That's we're at a point right now where why have men and women sports? If this is the norm, let's just have sports.
Well, just recently there was a cyclist who stepped out and said something like she's quitting. She's quitting her sport, the sport she loves to do. She's quitting it. Because she's competing against men in a category that she should not be competing against men in.
This is how you create base.
I'm sorry,
women.
I said that word. I said that wrong. She is competing in a category where men should not be competing in.
Right.
The men don't care what they identify as.
No, they're men.
the biological males should not be in women's anything, women's any sport.
No, I agree.
Taylor Silverman is another one, the skateboarder.
Yep.
And kudos to the guys that helped her out. You know,
yeah,
that was awesome. She now has a job with this group up in Maryland or wherever the fuck they are.
Right.
But very cool.
Yeah.
She stood up and said, "Dude, I'm skating against dudes."
Yes.
And it's not fair.
Yep.
And no, it's not.
No, it's not at all.
Like when you like the first person, male, female, whatever, to do a 1080 was a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
It wasn't fucking Tony Hawk.
No.
Because he was too old to fucking get it, but he finally did get it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But the reality of it was a 12-year-old boy because of his muscle structure, his build.
Yep.
You can't have people.
Well, we also live in a day and age where.
That's what I'm saying.
No, well, I'm going to expand on that. We live in a day and age where doctors who have graduated medical schools will wholeheartedly disagree with you to your face that men and women are not that different.
Then they're not doctors.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
They're activists.
Exactly. Yeah.
Regardless of their credentials and their diplomas and degrees and their PhDs and the blah, blah, blah. If that's the way you feel as a doctor, as an educated doctor, you are an activist. You are no longer a doctor. And I will not.
And you know what's sad,
myself in a position to be served by those people.
And nowadays you don't even have to be an activist. You just have to be scared because let's say, for example, a podcast like this where we talk about what we feel is really the truth, right? We take facts like men have denser bones, more muscle mass,
taller twitch muscles,
taller bodies, longer limbs.
For a
generally,
reason.
Generally that is the case that men are built for sports, right? Because we're built to run and hunt and jump and shit like that. That's just what it is, right?
Essentially where sports came from.
But if you say this as say us, right? We run a lot of risks of being canceled, being out.
Please God fucking cancel me.
What do you call it? Doxed, things like that. Like when was the last time a weird activist leftist
dox me? I fucking dare you.
But you know what I mean? Like that shit don't happen.
No, I know.
It flows one way.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to. I don't think a lot of people are activists. They're just like, oh, I'm not voting for Trump. That's crazy. And then they walk in and vote for Trump.
They're
See
like,
what I mean?
Hey,
yeah.
I really, really appreciate what you're saying, but I can't say that out loud.
Exactly.
Why the fuck not?
And that's why we're here.
That's where you have less testosterone than I do because apparently I'm willing to say it. You, however, are not.
Right.
But I'm not saying you. I'm saying the conversation.
Yes, I know what you mean.
I think more people need to stand up against all of this. More people need to start speaking out about the insanity of feminism at this point.
Yep.
Because there was a time where I was like, yeah, cool, man. Women fucking you get your part.
Dude, and that's the funny thing. When I grew up in the 90s, we grew up in the same generation. And I talked to you about like when I was growing up, the big LGB thing was gay marriage.
Yeah.
And for women, I don't know. I think we already won the best part of feminism in earlier than the 90s, women being able to vote and stuff like that. Which
repeal the 19th.
Yeah, I'm not saying that was the best part. So I could expand on that, but see, that was the thing, man. Like
people are gonna hate me for that one too.
Dude, I'm with you. I'm right there. You know, they just did a poll because they know when you vote, if you're male or female, they said if only women would have voted, Hillary Clinton would have won 2016 by an epic landslide.
A 59 state or 49 state landslide.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of states.
That's a landslide.
Yeah.
No, and if
10 extra states popped up for
if only men would have voted Trump, same landslide, right? So it just goes to show you that the the difference between the thought process of the male and female voter, you know, and not to say that there's not females voting for Trump or men voting for Hillary, but the
men vote based on logic.
Yes.
Women vote based on emotion.
And
100%.
You can take vote.
And I'm not saying all women do that, but majority of women vote based on emotion.
You can take the word vote and replace it with live life, and it's the same.
Trump said grab her by the pussy. Yeah. I can't vote for a guy like that. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. That's literally how that happened. Okay.
Yep.
Men go. That was kind of stupid to say. Don't say that shit out loud again.
Yeah, don't do that.
However, your policy looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm cool because we vote based on logic.
Yes.
Men are 100% more logical than women are ever.
Oh yeah.
Women are emotional. And I think it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful dynamic. I think it's a beautiful coexistence when you talk about men and women. So women keep men grounded in a sense of caring.
Yes.
In a sense of you need to pay attention to this because you should care about these things. Yep. Where men are like, doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter daily. Where women are, yes, it does matter daily because you're affecting this outcome.
Yeah.
Men keep women grounded to the tune of, hey, slow down. I think you're being a little more emotional than you should be about this. Let's think about this logically, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's a very, very unique dynamic relationship between men and women.
Yeah.
When you have that.
We're not embracing it anymore.
We're not.
I agree with you 100%
it's all emotion.
On that, man.
It's all emotion now because men have been feminized.
Yeah.
Women have been
emasculated.
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 They have been made to take on the role of the man and the woman.
Yeah.
And that is, ladies, that's a heavy fucking burden. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's insane. You shouldn't have to carry that on your shoulders.
It's not,
because now you have dudes who are like, I'll stay home.
And you know what's funny?
You go work.
Dude, being a man is tough, right? It's not easy work.
No, it's not. You don't get to talk about emotions. You don't get to talk about the things that really fuck with you. You have to suck that shit up and go do what you're supposed to do because you're a fucking man.
And I imagine being a woman is equally, but differently as difficult, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I wouldn't want to be a woman. Now imagine trying to be both.
Fuck, dude. That's a mental breakdown coming.
Well, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Fucking couldn't do it.
Did you see it was an airline stewardess or whatnot, trans woman who just committed suicide?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she was I think they used her for one of the ads that they ran, and she was like a trans, she was
when
a
Delta was doing the whole paint your whole, we had the whole
she
gay
wrote
fucking
she wrote like a long letter to her friends and families. And
trans?
Yeah, trans woman. So biological male.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And well, in that, look, we've had that discussion 100 times now.
Mental illness.
The reality of it is it is a mental illness, and there is something chemically. We're not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Right. When we go down that path, and it's something that should be looked at. But the problem is no one's looking at it. We're just going, yay, so brave.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's not brave. It's not brave.
No.
There's clearly an issue. There's clearly some sort of trauma that happened to them when they were younger. There's clearly some sort of thing that they're holding on to that really, really fucked them up.
Yeah, I agree.
And it should be looked at. Look, I'm all for it, dude. If you want to be a woman and you're a man, cool, dude. You want to be a man and you're a woman, fucking cool, dude. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's sad though, man.
But you should at least evaluate your mental health before you go down this path.
Yeah.
And you damn sure, I'll say it again, leave the kids out of it.
Yeah. Now I'm with you.
Because
that's the part that sketches me out to the max, dude, is
the overwhelming need to put kids in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking insane.
And the thing is, like, I was on Twitter and I came across somebody who posted screenshots of I think it was 3 books. It was like Gender Queer, the something gay book or whatnot. And it showed the actual, like pictures in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's gross.
Oh, the genderqueer book is horrifically, and like the illustrations in it are just
Yeah.
They're frightening.
I would love to put it on the screen. It would
do that.
It would take us. They would remove it.
Don't
immediately.
Do that.
Oh, it's horrible. I showed somebody and they
just put the Wu-Tang sign up there at that point. That'll.
It's funny though. I talk about it, right? I talk about it and I tell people about it and they're like, wow, that's bad. And then I show them the picture and they lose their shit.
Of course.
Because that's when it clicks.
That's when it clicks. Oh yeah. It sounds really bad. Like outwardly when you speak about it, they're like, that's pretty horrible. But then when you visually show them illustrations of what's going on in these books, they're like, what the?
Yep.
I cannot tolerate this. And I think more people need to read it. I think more people need to read these books and see what's going on inside.
Dude, I spammed it.
Did you see the video? Everywhere. Did you see the video of the 9-year-old kid standing in front of the school board reading the book?
No.
Oh my God.
Dude. That's insanity. And then you got AOC up here.
They didn't stop the kid from reading it.
Really?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful because every parent in that room was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
This is what you have in my child's library.
Yep.
This is what they're allowed to pick up and read.
Right.
At a third grade, fourth grade level. You fucking degenerates.
Yeah.
You sick, horrible fucking people.
Yep.
That's what it boils down to.
Oh yeah.
And these school boards are allowing it to happen and they're defending themselves in some way.
Well,
it blows my mind that they even try that.
It's like the whole Nikki Fried thing. Whenever it came out and Nikki Fried was like, well, of course they don't belong in school. No, don't give me that shit because you were over here fucking tweeting about Ron DeSantis or Ron DeSantis. Listen, Ron DeSantis is the Hitler of the week.
Did you just mix DeSantis and Hitler? Yeah, damn it.
Oh, shit.
That's good.
It's too early. Hey, but calling this guy Hitler and she's like, oh, he's banning books. And I know we've been over this before, but then I see the shit and I'm like, dude, what kind of fucking politician are you?
A degenerate.
Bad.
She does not belong in Florida.
A grown-ass woman,
She does not belong in Florida. As far as I'm concerned, please run her the fuck out of here because I am tired of hearing her talk about how Florida needs to change. Yeah. Nope, Florida's pretty good right now.
Yeah.
You can leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah. We need to move a little more right. That's all the change I need.
Exactly. Maybe the red cloaks, just not the white bonnets.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Dude.
I think women need to get themselves back in the home.
Yeah.
They need to get back to actual feminism, being a woman.
Well, if they're going to work and they're going to vote. And
but first you have to define it.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me what a woman is. And if you're going to be in the workplace and you're going to vote and you're going to be into politics, at least make it your responsibility to understand what they're doing to your children, what they're doing to your daughter in swimming, in basketball, and all the stuff that's going on. Don't just listen to what Joy Behar has to say on the fucking View.
Nobody should listen to Joy Behar.
No, exactly. Nobody does. You know who does? Women.
Women should not listen to Joy Behar because for all intents and purposes, she's not a woman.
Yeah,
women. She's not a woman.
They, them.
It is really early, by the way.
Yeah. It happens.
But yeah, I do. I believe women need to go back to actual feminism, not this pseudo trash hookup culture type feminism. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Cool. You want to be empowered? Go be empowered, but do it in a sense that makes your existence purposeful.
Right.
Not just how many dicks can I take. Please. I'm dead serious. On that note, everybody, power to the woman. Have a good day.